Hello, guys. This is YJ here. YJ is a Gambian, and Gambia is in West Africa, guys. Thank you always for supporting YJ. Thank you for your support always. YJ is telling you that, you know, let's go. Sky is the limit. As you are encouraging YJ to carry on, I'll keep on carrying on, pushing, and do a lot of hard work. All right. So, we're here trying to make sure that you know, destroy the lazy gun people, destroy their plans and whatever they are trying to do. We're here to make sure that we put clarifications into those things. So today section, that is today, has a good Friday to everybody. We are wishing you at least to witness many more Friday to come and with a lot of blessings. So why is tell you that happy Friday to you all. Okay, so what are we trying to do here now is we are here to defend. All right, defend what? We are defending the decision of Marwa. We saw contents from people like JT and then other lazy gun people. They stated something like Marwa, their father, is actually demanding for payment for the land that the Mongo want to actually build as her home. All right. JT and then the rest of the Lesigan people, we are trying to tell you that Marwa took that decision since they visited the land. Okay, Marwa took that decision, and Marwa is somebody that he's always thinking about the future. The future to come is always his problem. That man, anything that he's doing, he always trying to think about the future. So Marwa himself is the very one. He was walking. Actually, they were walking, but he has to stop and tell the sister that no, 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 no. Do not accept free. He said, do not accept free. He said, you can accept free today, and tomorrow, anything happens, even you build a story building there, still is not yours. And that person can come and tell you that I need my particular thing. So what are you going to do? Because it's like you took it from them, okay, free of charge, or they gave it to you free of charge. He said, but if you happen to buy it, it's yours. This is what he said. He said, maybe it might not be that person, but it can be the daughter or the son of that particular person can come back to you in the future and try to tell you that we are here because we want to get our property back. Because our father doesn't collect a single money from you. So definitely we are here for you to return our property back to us. So Marwa was thinking about all these things. And that was the reason why he told the sister that please, the Mango, that please do not accept free. Dee also decided to accept it and said, yes, you are right. And he also came out and said, this is my problem now to receive things from my parents, all right, free of charge like that. I think I also passed that stage, and I will make sure that at least give them money, buy it from them. So Getty, you put in something like that, we're ratifying you. This is a decision that actually happens when they were visiting the land. And what happened there is this: the brother of the Mango, I am Marwa, decided to tell the sister that do not accept free. I know they will tell you it's free, but do not accept free. Make sure that you buy it. All right? That is what is happening. Okay, for Africa here, we all know that parents, they never want to sell their properties to their daughters or sons. They will always tell you that whatever you can give it to me, give it to me. But they never want that name to be there, like selling their properties to their sons or daughter. They don't allow it. Okay, in Africa here. So, but in this case, it's not like the parents are selling the land to them. They are the one not accepting, all right, free of charge to get it. This is what you need to understand. They were all there to say they have to pay for it, on which they are ready to do that. And this is the reason why they said is going to make sure that give them the price of the land to them. So you should understand that. Okay. Um, Going back to the other Lisigam people, Carol, we saw your what? Your title of videos that you created for this. You said the mango fake, owning a land in Mombasa. I am sorry to tell you this that Dee went to the place and Dee sold everything to everybody, all right? That land belongs to her. But let me help you here. In Africa here, even including my homeland here, Gambia, where we are right now, land is a problem. Land is a problem. Okay? You might try to buy a land from somebody here you trust. Okay? Meaning that the history background of that land is not very, very clean. This is what I'm trying to explain to you here. I am Marwa said something which is also happening here. He said some of those places, title deed to the land, normally used to be with different people. Even here in my homeland is happening. You will see to it that, you know, main cities here, if you want to buy land here, you have to verify very well before you decided to, you know, pay for it. All right? You have to verify. You have to go and check that land very well before you pay for it. It's not only, let's say, in Mombasa or Nairobi in Kenya there. This is everywhere in Africa. If you're trying to buy a land, you have to make sure that gets the proper documentation of that land. All right, the original documentation of that land is very important because if you don't get the original documentation of that land, it is always very, 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 very crazy. So for that being the case, it's like D happen to do her transactions, happen to do everything there. So if C is processing the documents of that land, normally it takes time. All right, it takes time because it takes you at least some time before you get everything ready. That is how it is. But where they are in their homeland, sometimes you buy a land within 1 week, you get access to all the documents. And with approval for building and other things, that can take you within 1 month, you are done with everything. But in big cities, once you buy a land there, it has to go through a process. They have to check who is owner of that, who is the original owner of that land. So from there, that person give it to who till it has reached at you. So sometimes if they realize that okay, there is a problem, the person that sold the land to you, okay, where he got the particular land from is not the actual owner of the land. So before they actually approve you, they have to launch investigation to check and verify that land very well. So that's the reason why any country you go to, you have land office there. All right. In Gambia here, they call some of the places like physical planning, where you have to go, they check your land and then check the history background of it. But normally here, our local leaders, we call them alcalos. Those are the people normally, if you buy a land, you have to go to them, let them identify that land and then tell you who is the owner of it. They will also give you document. And that's the document you have to start processing your other documentations of that particular land. So this is the same thing happening in some of the places in Africa here. That's the reason why I never believe in getting some things like a land free of charge from people. You need to be very careful with it. So this is something that I am Marwa is trying to tell the Mongo that no, buy it from them, you prepare your documents, and everything is yours. But free, in future, it can be a problem to you. So this is what I can tell you. All right, this is what I can tell you. Carol is not fake. Even you kind of like buy a land and it happens to be in problem. The person who sold the land to you must have to pay your money back to you. So there is no losses there. And they doesn't have right to go to someone's land and started sowing that land to people. That is not good. That is trespass. That is trespassing. So it's not good. All right, you cannot go to someone's land and then do videos there showing to people that this land belongs to me. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, and I know D will not want to do that. To go to someone's land and start doing that. He's not meant to do that. I know that the first person will be against it and will be the brother or the parents. These people are not like that. So this is the reason why it's like you people normally, deliberately try to create content in that way, like just to make people to trust you, just to make people to, have, just to attract their attentions. That's what I can say. But you need to be very, very careful, you people. Carol, what you say is wrong. D is not meant to go to someone's land and start doing that. She's not meant to do that. So I don't know why you just, happen to have that content that D Mango actually, forge someone's land at Mombasa or fake people about owning a land at Mombasa. Carol, I don't know what do you have seen in D Mango. You are very, very jealous with this particular, lady. Why? Why? This is somebody that you know that doesn't have your time at all, doesn't in fact listen to you at all. But every day you are here trying to deliberately create some contents against her, doing, saying a lot of things against her. And yet still she never actually look at you. She never bother herself. So you better stop. You better stop. Stop doing it. Now she said she's trying to buy a land back home. She's trying to do that. And then the land is not even far away from the brother. So why are you so jealous? Trying to say something against that. JD is coming trying to say, the father is trying to demand for payment. JD, you people should be very, very careful. It's the brother that happened to just initiate that, to tell the sister that don't allow free. Buy it. Buy this land, let it be your own. And which is the fact. I have seen in this country here where I'm living at Gambia, some of those problems are like that. It's like your brother is having a compound and your brother said to you, come, let's stay here and be here. You decided to be with your brother. Anything happens to your brother, know that the kids will just come and then send you away. They will do all those things. Or your brother gave you a land and said, this one is yours. Please, it's for you. Now, anything happens to your brother, know that the kids or the relatives, they will all come to you and tell you that, please, we need this land back. And you don't have nothing to show that this land belongs to you. So the law will tell you that, please, this land must be returned back to the family. You cannot do nothing. We have seen so many of that in Africa here. This is the reason why it's like, you people doing these things, you should be careful. I and Marwa went with the sister up to the land. They check the land, the size of it, everything. And they were exchanging ideas. And he was there advising the sister that, please, I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to do that. Right? He is somebody that always advises people. Even these young people, those that they all pass through him, he always tell them that. Construction, continue doing it. Do not stop doing it. Any small thing you have, continue doing it. And this is what he was actually telling the sister. That even you are here, you are not here, make sure let it continue. And the sister said, no, even I'm not here, you are here, you have to make sure that you control everything. It's trying to hand over the responsibilities, everything to Marwa. But he's somebody that is trying to be very clear, open to everybody. And then the sister is even saying, I know you are not somebody that always spoil money. You are well planned. Okay, you're somebody that is very caring. Marwa is still saying, no problem, because he knows that. He said, you know that I don't do that. It's very rare to see Marwa, trying to party with money, trying to throw money like anyhow. It's very rare to see him doing that. He's somebody that is very careful with spending or doing things. He always trying to be very, very careful. He look at the things those that it's worth it to do it, then he will do it. But anything that he doesn't see as very important, know that you cannot put it there. And he's somebody that is always trying to be very careful, dreaming big. He doesn't want to be like, let's say, stop at where or whatever he has. No. He always want to go beyond that. Imagine putting so many things into his imagination. Right now he's having one car. He's thinking like making at least a garage for one car. It's not necessary. Think of getting almost five. All right. So that is telling you that he's dreaming to make sure that get at least different types of cars also available. So this is the man we are having. And you people should know this man, he need respect. Whatever you are saying here is all wrong. You are not telling us something that you know that is very sensible or important. A title deed of compounds or lands in the cities is not easy. The process is is the moment you buy it, before you get all your documentation, it takes time. It takes time. Africa is like that. So you cannot call that one fake. I cannot just go to someone's land and pretend like this land is mine. That's very wrong. It's very wrong. That is very, 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 very wrong, my sister. Carol, what you are saying there is very wrong. And Getty also is saying their father is demanding for money. I think you didn't watch the video. Or you watch it, but you are deliberately trying to do something against them. They said they would not collect it freely from their parents. They will pay for it. This is what they decided to do. So you cannot come here and then try to say their parents are demanding money from them. They decided that, not like from the parents. JT. So, guys, these two people, their contents that they created is crazy. So Gady is trying to blame the parents of collecting money. We are trying to tell you that it's not the parents who decided. It's they themselves. All right? And Marwa was the one that was telling the sister, no, do not accept. To get this land free of charge, make sure you pay for it. And for Carol, maybe you don't know nothing about processing land documentation in big cities. It takes time and it requires so many processes. So you need to understand that. All right? So it's not fake. So on that note, people, I just tell you that thank you. Thank you. Good Friday to you all. Make sure that you are here to subscribe. Even the lazy gun people, they are fans. Those living, I'm saying thank you for being with YG. I am here for better knowledge, better thinking, and better sharing of ideas. So I am saying thank you. Thank you. Let's see in next videos. Thank you, guys. Thank you.